next to it. Mighty power. So all this, when you do your self-care, this is interesting. Let me read it and keep going. Zingy rhodosite is excellent for removing blockages and for adding vitality to the physical body. It cleanses, activates, and powers up all the chakras and harmonizes the etheric bodies. This crystal encourages the flow of Kundalini energy to all the cells and the spaces between. Self understanding. Karmic imprints from your past lives or emotional wounds from earlier in your present life may be creating a state of psychosomatic disease. Your own negative or compulsive thought patterns also play a part, as can those of other people directed toward you. Divination. Check out the harmony or lack of it in your environment. Earth energies may be disrupting your well being. The ground around your workplace and your home may need healing and stabilizing by planting suitable crystals in the earth. I might have to do that then. Wow, that's pretty deep. Healing insight. Living in a healthy, stable environment creates a stable physical body. The frequency is earthy and high, and the chakras are the earth star, solar plexus, and the causal vortex. Spring timing is autumn, and the soul path is healing the earth. I like that. Wow, when you do your self-care, all these things that were discussed in this reading, will help you with your healing. I like the rebel, sacred rebel. So I'm gonna pull out one. We'll see if one pops out. Otherwise, I'll just get one. Oh, two fell out. All right. Let's see. The perfection of your life and in the world, but not of it. So how does this deal with healing your inner child? Self-care. 30. Number 30. Have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? Let me see. I might not want to read this one. I don't want to read that one. I read this one before. And basically it talks about dealing with the storm. If you can see it from above or below, knowing that you can be healed from it. Oh wow, yeah. I want to read this one, 34, not of the world, but in it. I think in the world, not of the world. I think a lot of us need to understand that, because while we're here, so many things are coming at us. Yeah, I'll read this one. It is safe for you to become naked with life. This doesn't necessarily mean stripping off and running wild in public. It does mean stripping back your beliefs, strongholds, and mental or emotional security blankets so that you can live with less obstruction than ever before. Imagine the conditioning that has kept life away from you, just kept it dropping out of your hands like keys, coins, or clocks. Conditioned beliefs about money, time, security, having, locking away, holding, and controlling can be surrendered and allowed to fall away. Why? What would it be like to feel as though you were on holiday every day? Man, that would be living a life. That's what I want. Perhaps there would be a softening in your way of with life, an implicit trust in its flow, and a faith in the ability of time to bend and stretch as needed so that all may be accomplished. It is at an advanced stage of our spiritual relationship with life that we are able to feel held within it sufficiently, enough to surrender our defenses layer by layer and to nakedly accept what is. This oracle comes as a message to you. Sometimes we need our defenses. At other times, it is clear we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. You don't have to hide behind being organized or perfect, in control, or financially secure or stable. Nor do you need any other acceptable social phase. It is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you innately are, rather than how you have been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. When you are not resisting yourself or resisting life, there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. If you have also drawn the oracle of faith in the process, this is a particularly strong message for you. The message is that you are shedding. It might be an identity, it might be a status symbol such as a car, home, or suburb, and it could even be a socially admired relationship. You are shedding because no matter what the appearance of things, those old forms were too constricting for you. It is almost like your spirit was trying to walk about in shoes several sizes too small. They were starting to pinch. The seams were ripping, and eventually they would fall apart completely. Likewise, you are being stripped of internal beliefs that are failing you, perhaps externally as well. Whether this seems to be your choice or not, make no mistake, it is your own spirit in cahoots with the loving spirit of life that has brought this situation about. So you are being guided to trust. If you have also drawn the oracle of trust yourself, then you are not only being guided to rely on life, but also on your own inner knowing, because at some level you get it. You understand and know that this is all freeing you. After letting go, there comes a temporary emptiness that provides a greater space for fulfillment to come forth. Healing process. Imagine you are running naked into the sea, ocean, river, or waterfall. Be cleansed. Feel it happening. Be with it and enjoy the sensation of it. Feel freed of any weight that you no longer need, be it physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. Let go on all levels. When you are ready, just open your eyes and rest for a few moments before going back into your day or evening. You have completed your healing. Wow. So that's the end of the reading. I'm hoping that you got some messages that you needed as far as self-care, especially dealing with your inner child in your life as a twin flame. All right, I got to get on with the real world life out there. So you all take care, and I will speak with you soon. Peace.